In this video tutorial I will show you how to make a summer project in Irish lace technique. I'm gonna to work on the front side of the project. We divide our work on some parts. We make a painting in real size, pin a painting on a mat, flowers and branches, crochet small flowers, pin them and sew them together. After that I will crochet a cord on the burden. Then I crochet a trim of the big flower and I'm filling up the spaces between motifs by trims. For work you need a mat, painting on a paper, round motifs, crochet hook, cotton yarn, flowers, pins. We pin a painting on a mat that I made in real size. Let's start the work. I pin the ready elements on the painting. These flowers you can find in Irish tutorial 18. It will be the center of the big flower. This is our branches. How to crochet such branches you can find in Irish lace tutorial 24. For this project I made different sizes of round elements. If you want, you can make them other color and sizes. How to crochet such round element you can find in tutorial 7 of Crochet Elements and Projects playlist. Now I am crocheting chamomile flower. Begin the flower by making such round element. How to crochet such round element you can find in tutorial 7 of Crochet Projects and Elements playlist. The last round of this element consists of 24 single crochet. This round will be a round of base for the petal. Start the petal from the chain, a chain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Skip the first one and make single crochet into the second stitch. The first base for the petal is ready. Then single crochet through the next stitch. A chain of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We skip the first stitch and single crochet into the second one. It should be 8 of them. 2 are done, we need to crochet 6 more. I have just done the first round. Now we continue. Make 5 single crochet into the first chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3. On the top of this chain I will be making 3 chain picot. Chain 3 for the picot. 1, 2, 3 and make a slip stitch. The picot is ready. Now yarn over the hook to work with double crochet and make double crochet into the chain space. Make the second double crochet, the third one, Then 3 single crochet into the same chain space. 1, 2, and 3. Insert the hook between these 2 stitches. The first petal is done. Let's make the another one. Work into the next chain space. 5 single crochet as we did at the previous time. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's make the picot. Chain 3 for the picot. And a slip stitch. Double crochet 3 into the chain space. 1, 2, 3, and 3 single crochet into the same chain space. 1, 2, 3, and single crochet between 2 stitches. The second petal is done. We have just done 2 petals. Keep working in this way till the end of this round. As a result, I have got a beautiful flower. You would like that your flower will be bigger or smaller, you should change amount of chains. I will pin it to the painting. I pinned these flowers on the painting. And we continue. I will working with this central part of this big flower. I put this flower element that is center of the big flower. Let's start the work. Insert the hook into the stitch of the last round of the flower. Pull up a loop by making a chain. Then make single crochet through the next stitch. Continue, make single crochet one more time. Pull up the working loop. Take a bead. Put it on the hook. Take the working loop. Pull it through. Then make single crochet through the next stitch. Continue single crochet into the next stitch one more time. Make a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3. The amount of the chain can be different. Take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working loop, pull it through, then make chain of 3. 1, 2, 3, and single crochet through the next stitch, and single crochet into the next stitch one more time. Continue making chains and join a bead. You can join the chain on the beginning or between chains. Amount of chains you can make as I did in the work, or you can change by wish to other amount. I have just done the trim of the center. I joined the beads arbitrarily. Here what we have now. For example, I join a bead between 16 chains. It means 8 chains from the both sides and a bead in the middle. I will pin it to the painting. I have pinned the center to the painting. Then I will crochet the cord on the burden for this flower. I make the cord, folded yarn in half 3 times. It will be the base as called burden. The length of the cord we determine by painting. Insert the hook between the yarn of the burden, pull up a loop and make a chain. Then I will be working with single crochet stitches in a row. Make single crochet around the base or a burden. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. You should continue making single crochet stitches in a row. I have just done the cord, and I will pin the cord to the painting. I pinned the cord on the contour of our big flower. Now I'm gonna fill up this free place. For this I turn the work Start the work. I insert the hook into the cord. Take the working yarn, pull it through by making a chain. I fix the cord like this. Now I will be making single crochet stitches into each stitch of the cord. I make single crochet into each stitch of the cord. Remove the pin and continue making single crochet. Continue crocheting single crochet till this point. Then I will show you what we crochet next. Once we have made the single crochet stitches till this point, as you can see, I will make single crochet in a crease. Make 4 half double crochet in a row. 1, 2, 3, continue, and 4. We have just done 4 half double crochet, then 3 double crochet, 1, 2, let's look, and make one more time double crochet. Let's look again. On the top of last double crochet I will make 3 chain picot. 1, 2, 3 chains for the picot and a slip stitch into 2 loops of the double crochet. Make double crochet through the next stitch. Turn the work. Three half double crochet, 1, 2. Let's look. I pin this piece of the work and make the last one. I pin this piece of the work, then double crochet through the next stitch, we need to do 2 double crochet more into the same stitch that we have just worked into. 1, 2. Now make the picot on the top of this double crochet, chain 3 for the picot and a slip stitch into 2 loops of the double crochet. double crochet into the same stitch. As a result, we have got angle, and we continue the work. Turn the work, make double crochet through the next stitch, two half double crochet in row 1, and 2. Let's look. Now I'm going to work with single crochet stitches in a row. Make single crochet into each stitch of the cord. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I pin this piece of work and we continue. Now 5 half double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the work, remove the petals, remove the pin, and make 2 half double crochet. 1 and 2. Make 3 double crochet through the next stitch. Make the first one, make the second one into the same stitch, and on the top of this double crochet I will be making 3 chain picot, chain 3 for the picot, and a slip stitch into 2 loops of the double crochet. And make double crochet into the same stitch. 2 half double crochet in a row. Make the first one and the second one. Then I will be making single crochet stitches in a row. You should make single crochet till this point. You should make trim of each petal in this way. Free place between elements will fill up chaotic mesh. As you can see here, I joined some beads. How to make such mesh I will show you in this example. I turn the work, turn the work a little bit, pull up the working loop, remove the hook, insert the hook into the stitch of the round element, take the working yarn, pull it through like this, make a chain of 2, then yarn over the hook to work with double crochet and make double crochet into the chain space. Let's look. Make 1, 2, 3 chains, yarn over the hook and make double crochet into the chain space. Let's look again. 1, 2 chains. I pin this piece of work by contour of painting. Make 1, 2 chains, turn the work, yarn over the hook to work with double crochet and make double crochet into the chain space. Make 1, 2 chains, take a pin and fix this part of the work. Make a chain and double crochet into the chain space. Make 1, 2 chains, turn the work, pull up the working loop, remove the hook, insert it into the stitch of the round element, take the working loop, pull it through. Pin this piece again. Make 1, 2, 3 chains, turn the work, yarn over the hook to work with double crochet and make double crochet into the chain space. And pin this chain space. Turn the work, make 1, 2 chains, yarn over the hook to work with double crochet and double crochet into the chain space. We fix this stitch. Make 1, 2 chains, turn the work. Sorry, I lost my hook. Remove the hook from the working loop, insert it into the stitch of the round element, take the working loop, pull it through. Make 1, 2 chains, remove the pin, remove the hook from the working loop, insert the hook into the stitch of the last round of the round element, take the working loop, pull it through like this. Now I need to join the next round element. Remove the hook, remove the pin, insert the hook into the stitch of the last round of the round element, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain of 2, turn the work, fix the round element, and we continue the work. Make a chain one more time, remove the hook, insert it into the stitch of the round element, take the working loop, pull it through, make a chain, then yarn over the hook to work with double crochet and make double crochet into the chain space like this. And fix it. Turn the work, I lost the working loop. Let's repeat again. Make 1, 2 chains, yarn over the hook to work with double crochet and double crochet into the chain space. And fix it. Turn the work, make 1, 2 chains, yarn over the hook and make double crochet into the chain space. Make 1, 2, 3 chains, yarn over the hook, insert the hook into the chain space, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops twice, 1 and 2, and fix it. Chain, insert the hook into the stitch of round element by making single crochet. Make 1, 2, 3, 4 chains, remove the hook, insert it into the chain space by making a chain, then 1, 2, 3, 4 chains and double crochet into the chain space. We pin this piece of work. You should continue filling up free place between motifs and contour of painting in this way. I have filled up free places between motifs. The next I will make single crochet trim by the contour of the project. As you can see the uneven edge, and you should make 2 or 3 single crochet into the one stitch on the top. It depends on the size of corner, or 2 or 3 single crochet together for concavity part. I have done single crochet trim around our project, and now I fill up the leaf of the bigger flower. Take a pin yarn. I have already a chain. Remove the hook, insert it into the stitch of the central element. Take the working loop, pull it through. Make 1, 2, 3 chains. Remove the hook, insert it into the stitch of the cord. Take the working loop, pull it through. Make 1, 2, 3 chains. Then yarn over the hook and double crochet into the chain space. Make 1, 2, 3 chains. Yarn over the hook and make double crochet into the stitch of the element. Make 1, 2, 3 chains, remove the bead, insert the hook into the stitch of the last round of central element and make a double crochet. Make 1, 2 chains, yarn over the hook and make double crochet into the stitch of the central element. Let's look. Insert the hook into the cord and make a single crochet. Make 1, 2, yarn over the hook and double crochet through the cord. Insert the hook into the chain space and make a single crochet like this. Make 1, 2 chains, pull up the working loop, remove the hook, insert it into the chain space, take the working yarn, pull it through, make 1, 2, 3 chains, yarn over the hook and double crochet into the chain space. Make 1, 2, 3 chains. Let's look. I will be making double crochet at this side and double crochet into the chain space. Make 1, 2 chains, yarn over the hook and double crochet through the cord. Make 1, 2 chains and turn the work. Insert the hook into the cord on the left side. Make a single crochet. Continue making the chaotic mesh in this way. I have filled up free place in the petal. Now cut off the yarn. Put thread through the needle. Turn the work. And in this time I will be making twisted bride stitches. Now I will be working with needle and thread to begin the first bride stitch by passing the thread to the cord to the stitch that you are going to start a bride from. Then we need to make the foundation for the bride. To do this, go through the side stitches of the cord like this. Then go into the chain space of the opposite side. The foundation is ready. Now work a twisted bride on the way back. For this, just wrap the thread around the foundation 2 times. This is the first time, and we need to do one more time. To complete this bride, with the needle go through the same stitch that this bride coming out of, and at the same time I am going to pass to the thread to the next stitches to begin the second bride. With the needle go into the chain space on the opposite side. Now on the way back do 3 wraps. Wrap this foundation 3 times. 1, 2, and repeat last time under the foundation strands. And complete this stitch with the needle go through the same stitches that we started this bride from. Make the third one. Let's look. With the needle go into the chain space on the opposite side. Now on the way back do 3 wraps. 1, 2, and the last time. Complete the stitch with the needle go through the same stitches that we started the bride from and begin the next one. With the needle go into the chain space on the opposite side, and so on. Continue making some brides in this way. We have done brides. We have just finished the project, and you can retouch the project from the mat. With this video you have known how to make such beautiful project. For creating your personal project you can use different way of trims, change and increase of amount of petals in the flower, and so on. Thanks for watching.